What is up, everybody? It's your boy DuelingKing, bringing you guys a brand new Call of Duty World War II gameplay. If you guys enjoy the video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Gonna aim for the normal 15 like threshold. If you guys enjoy the video and you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I'm always uploading new videos all the time. What this is, though, is the first video in my series of iChange my gameplay, which is basically I'm going to start going through and using different guns. The first episode of this is the M1941, which is the first automatic or fully automatic assault rifle you get in Call of Duty World War II. For starters, I'm using the Savior variant that I had, which is kind of the rustic, old, beaten up, taped up version of the gun. I really like it. I'm going to start off by saying that I start out the video by going into some team deathmatch, just kind of getting a few kills, you know, showing off the gun, and then I move to war mode where I have a little bit more success with the gun because I'm able to change to the hustle perk and not worry about trying to get kill streaks and things like that. The main reason why I'm doing this video is because I found that I've kind of found myself playing a lot of gameplay with the BAR, the Volk, the STG, guns like those, and I kind of wanted to branch out and use some different things. So naturally, I figured, why not start at the first assault rifle that you get, which I'll just start out by saying the pros, the cons, and then I'll show you guys the gameplay. I may not commentate over this entire thing. Sorry if I seem to be stuttering my words. It's pretty early in the morning. This is a little bit earlier than I like to usually record. I'm trying to get some gameplay recorded and uploaded today so that I'm going to go over to my friends and we're going to watch the Game Informer weekly YouTube program, get some more information on games coming up. But that's for another video. I'm going to start off with the cons, or the pros, of the M1941, and then I'll move to the cons. And comment down below what you guys think about this gun, if you guys enjoy it, if you think it's good, if you agree with the pros and cons, if there are other additional pros and cons you'd like to add to the video, be sure to do that. So the first pro of it is it's accurate. It's very, very accurate. So the gun doesn't actually need a lens sight or anything like that. I prefer to use it with a lens sight simply because from a longer distance this gun seems to thrive a little bit more than it does close up, due to the fact that, you know, some of the cons of the gun, which I'll get into later, you know, prevent it from being very good in close quarter situations. But long range, this gun's accuracy is perfection. The second pro of it really ties strongly into the first pro, is it has very low recoil, as in if you have a grip on this gun, you can almost lay on the trigger completely and you see no recoil. And I think a lot of that is attributed to another one of its cons, which is funny that the gun is very balanced in the sense that it has pluses and negatives to why you would want to use it, and each of them kind of correspond with each other, as in, you know, kind of a yin-yang kind of deal. Another pro is it's the first full auto rifle you get. So what was kind of funny is I was worried about going and doing this video because I was going to branch out and play some guns and play some styles that I wasn't used to playing, and so I was afraid that a lot of the guns were going to have their attachments. This gun shouldn't be a problem for that, as it wasn't a problem for me because it is the first assault rifle you get upon starting the game. It's the first fully auto assault rifle, so you're probably going to use this quite often. So I'd probably say by at least level 20 you should have most of the attachments for this gun, just because of the skill it takes to be good with a lot of the semi-autos. I mean, I'm not very good with them. Unfortunately, I did manage to get some decent gameplay with one of them for this particular series that I'll show later. Last pro for the M1941 is it has high damage, very high damage. So if you are accurate and you put at least 3 to 4 bullets on the enemy before they get shots on you, chances are very good you'll win most gunfights. So that's, to be honest with you, those are the pros that I've found from the gun. Now I'm going to get into the cons. The main con is its slow fire rate. That's what I was talking about in close quarters situations and scenarios where you're up close and personal with people. Because of its low fire rate. It almost requires you to run rapid fire and quick draw for when you get into those situations. And so suggested perks and setups for it would probably be run the infantry so you can get that third additional primary attachment, and then run prime to potentially add a fourth. I'm running ordnance in this class setup. I skillfully edited down a lot of my deaths. I'm not very good at this game. I just edited down a lot of my deaths so that I don't look like a goon. Like there I obviously do, funnily enough, as I mentioned that. But yeah, it's very low fire rate. Its fire rate is very slow, so it's, you know, it has its pros and its cons. More of the cons. It is an extremely small magazine size. I believe the magazine size is 25 rounds, which for an assault rifle, to me, I feel like the minimum should be at least 30, which, you know, I guess, again, it kind of makes up for the fact that it has such high damage that the magazine size would be so low. But to me, again, it almost makes extended mag a necessity. So on top of the fact that you now are almost, you know, to make the gun viable in a lot of competitive games, you are using quick draw and rapid fire to win out close range. You also sort of need extended mag just so that you're not getting overrun by multiple people, because 25 bullets isn't that much. And, you know, to me, I run extended mag on most of my setups just because I like to, especially when I'm playing war, because there are a lot of times when you're getting into a situation where you'll run into multiple people and, you know, you'll need a full magazine or you'll need extra ammunition. The last con that I really could find with this gun, because to be completely honest with you, it's a really balanced gun. It's, you know, it being the first gun you get in multiplayer that's full auto is super necessary, because, you know, you need a balanced gun. The last con is it's just the M1941 is sort of lost in obscurity when you talk about assault rifles and what they're supposed to do and what they're meant to do, simply because there are guns, excuse me, I had quite the belch right there. The best guns in the class for assault rifles, which would be the Volk, the STG, and the Bar, those are just head and shoulders better guns as far as fire rate, magazine size without extended mag, except for the Bar. The Bar only has 20 rounds in its magazine, and that is ridiculous. Like, that is like SMG levels of magazine size. So other than the Bar, it's almost outclassed in every, or magazine size, and, you know, that's only with the Bar. It's almost outclassed by every other weapon in the assault rifle class. So is it the worst assault rifle in the class? No. Is it the best? No. Is it a high damage, low recoil, low fire rate, accurate weapon? Absolutely. It is the purest example of the gray area between what is a full auto and a semi-auto assault rifle in this game. Because if you tap the trigger, in a way, it almost feels like a semi-auto weapon, which gives it another clear-cut advantage over some other assault rifles, which, if you're semi-auto, yes, you have the accuracy and the low recoil, but you're putting 1 to 2 bullets in before you're getting sprayed. So if you're close with a semi-auto, you're not going to have very good luck. If you're far away with a full auto with high recoil, again, so you're kind of out of luck. So to me, I feel like the M1941 is sort of that gray area between the two. And if I had to give this gun a rating of 1 through 10, which I'm going to start doing that with all of the guns that I do for this series, I'm just going to give it a rating of 1 through 10. If I had to give it a rating of 1 through 10, I would give this gun a 7.5. Mainly because it does have its upsides, it does have its downsides. So, I mean, like I said, it has its perfect role, that if you can implement it in that role, it would be perfect. So anyway, that's pretty much the video. I ended up commentating over most of it again, so I'm actually kind of having a good time talking about all of these different guns with you guys, and so I'm really looking forward to the next episode as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, like I said at the beginning, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, aiming for 15 likes, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Thanks a lot, everybody, and peace out. Escort us to the AA guns.
Get to the church!